like 23 shopping days. Really 21 if you think about it. Did you think about it?
I don't think about it.
You gotta watch how you say it, but I was thinking, since it's just the three of us, the old throwback is like, what other great threes have there been? Like, now the Marx Brothers had three.
Yep, Three Musketeers.
Well, the Three Stooges too.
Yeah.
Three Amigos.
Luke, Lair, and Han.
Yep, yep.
Three Amigos.
It's true.
I could do this all night. It's awesome. That raffle prize, I flipped through it. I almost made off with it.
That says volume 1.
Yeah,
So
it's
they're
really
not
nice. Some of the
cut loose
illustrations
with
I've
another
never seen before. I have a lot of good Jim Lee art books, but that one's a great looking book. It's fairly new, right? That just come in. Nice book. And just like that. Good to go.
Good.
Yeah, go for it, man.
Let's do it.
Alrighty, it's just about that time. Episode 71 of the Hall After Dark live online comic book auction coming at ya. My name is Jake. I will be one of your co-hosts this evening. With me in the room, we're running on a limited crew tonight, so with me in the room, folks, is friend and cohort to my left, John, and to my other left is the lovely Ryan, who will be monitoring your quips and comments here this evening. Not too many quips, hopefully more claims than comments. We appreciate you folks coming back, and welcome to any new viewers who might be out there this evening. Yes, it is a snowy day here in Northeast United States.
Central Massachusetts.
Central Massachusetts.
Let's be
Route 9, Southborough.
exact. Well, I didn't be too exact.
We want to give them some coordinates that they can lock in on.
There we go.
So hopefully you guys are done with your shoveling, you're hunkered down, you're warm, you're snug, you're secure, and you're ready to claim some comic books. We're going to kick things off in just a little bit after we run through some basic terms and conditions. We started off with the pre-dark round, in which every item is just $5. That just goes for 5 minutes, so it's quick, it's fast, it's messy. Right after that, we get into the first of 5 rounds. So you're going to see 60 different items here this evening for your Claim It Now pleasure. This is a Claim It Now auction with fixed prices as opposed to a bidding auction. So as we reveal the books one at a time, you'll see the prices marked on each one. The books are covered by tiles in each row. And on the top row, it's A1 through A6, and on the bottom row, it's B1 through B6. So we'll turn those tiles, revealing the books one at a time. If you see an item that you want, you use the comments in this live video to announce I claim A2, B4, whatever it may be. The first person that we see do that in our feed at our end, we will announce as the winner. More on that in just a little bit. We do ask that you pay by 6 p.m. on Wednesday of this week. That is the deadline. As long as you pay by that deadline, it gets you entered in the weekly raffle that we do tied to every auction. This week's raffle prize is an awesome hardcover edition of DC Comics, The Art of Jim Lee, Volume 1, which you may or may not be able to see on your screen here at this
Beautiful
time.
book. Hardcover.
We will show you that later.
Oversized.
Great big oversized hardcover art coffee table book.
Doobie Brothers.
Very nice. So that'll be going to one lucky winner that we draw out of the raffle this week. Anybody who makes a successful claim this evening gets their name entered in the raffle. Keep in mind, if you have a pull list here at the shop and you are silver tier or higher, silver tier subscribers or higher here at the hall get 10% off the prices you're going to see here this evening. Not sure that I really omitted anything, John. I think that
good,
covers
man.
just about
Jacks
everything.
and pumps.
So we usually wrap this thing up around 8 o'clock or so. We got a few more things to touch on for you, and then we'll get going. I'm going to turn it over to John. He's going to run through some of the finer points here.
Awesome. Just a
Just a
couple
minute.
of things we want to make sure that you're aware of as well. You can read the bulletized points right there in front of you, or you can go to the T's and C's, which you pin to the top of the page. Either way, we just want to make sure you're aware of a couple things. First of which is there's a 20-second lag between the time that we send this out until the time you receive it. Your times may vary depending on mileage and so forth, right? Depending on how you're connected in, how you're receiving it. We send this thing out one time. It's received differently on your end. So if you find yourself lagging or a little bit behind, or for whatever reason, we apologize in advance. Nothing we can do to help on our end. Is something that the only way we know how to do is to disconnect and reconnect in. We know it can be frustrating, but want to make you aware of that fact. So 20 seconds on the way out. Also talk about grading. We look at how we grade the books. We look at the Overstreet Price Guide. If you're not familiar with the Overstreet Price Guide, it's an estimated grade from a 0.5 all the way up to a 10. To the best of our abilities, we give it an estimated grade, and we'll explain some of the other features about each book. Sometimes we mention page color, sometimes we mention some sort of vintage data that you might not know about. But either way, if you receive something that you're not 100% happy with, give us a call back. 100% money back guaranteed. We want to make this a positive for everyone, and one of which is 100% customer satisfaction. We appreciate the support. And if you have any questions or any issues, we take them offline and happy to talk to you. But we want to keep things positive, want to keep things moving, especially in the comment section. Again, let's understand we have a lot of different people, a lot of different ages watching. Usually I can get out of bounds, but let that be on me, not on you guys. So thanks in advance for there. And with that, Ryan, let's go. 3-man band tonight.
All right, welcome everybody. So if this is your
Old school.
first time joining us tonight for one of these auctions and you make a successful claim tonight, we need your email address that's associated with your PayPal account so we can invoice you. If we can't invoice you for the claims, you don't get your books, you're bummed out, but life moves on.
We're bummed out.
With that,
Life does not move on. We need that money.
Did you have a good weekend,
I
Ryan?
did.
Did you?
Yes.
Okay.
For finer details, please look at our terms
Debatable.
and conditions. If you are not local,
Assassin's Creed.
Yes, Assassin's Creed. If you're not local, meaning you'll be picking up the books in
Maybe
shop,
you'll
we do charge shipping, to get the books to you. So please look at our terms and conditions for those details. So the invoice will reflect the price of the book as well as a shipping charge if you are not local. If you have an active in-shop subscription with us, silver level or above, you get a 10% off the prices shown here tonight. Let's see, yeah, so if you've been with us before and made successful claims in the past, we have your email address in our Shield database, so everything is all set there. Payments are due by Wednesday at 6 p.m., so you can get entered in for the raffle prize, which is the DC Comics Art of Jim Lee, Volume 1, nice hardcover coffee table book. Definitely worth getting your payments in by 6 p.m. on Wednesday, so you can enter it in for that. It could also make a great Christmas gift for that Jim Lee or DC fan in your life. All right, so that is it for me.
That's pretty good. I like that little pitch at the end, too. Nicely done, sir.
Thank you.
You're learning, young Padawan. It's all right. I messed you up there, too.
Oh, no,
I was
it's
just
good.
sticking around. So what we usually do here is the Johnny Mac $5 round, right? We like to feature books and get everybody stretched out for another big night of Claim It Now action. This first round is all books that are estimated to be in very fine or above condition, and each is $5.
You know what we forgot to mention are the double haul bonus books. What those are, we sprinkle in some freebies, some bonus books in each
You can't
round.
go back to that. You missed that.
No, I got to explain that there aren't any in this
you can't do
round.
that. No, you
So
do it
there's
on the fly.
One on the top row, one on the bottom row. You don't know where they're hidden. They're hidden randomly. But the reason I brought it up to this point is so you know there aren't any in the pre-dark special round because these books are just
You
$5.
reverse engineered that one.
I know,
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
Nice work. Very nice.
So keep in mind, this round is only 5 minutes. It's fast, it's messy, it's down and dirty the way we like it.
That's all descriptions that I'm not going to touch.
All right, well, let's do it.
Ryan can't wait. Ryan's ready
That's
to.
old school. Ryan is running everything right now.
Ryan is ready to
Let me
put a
tell you,
bullet
in
in this horse's
advance,
head.
Ryan is actually monitoring and doing the camera work as well because we're down Johnny Mac, and AG, so getting the band back together.
Boy.
But Ryan's like Squiddly Diddly back here. It's pretty
Ay,
impressive.
caramba.
All right, so have some patience. Let's get it rolling. $5
All
right.
bucks.
All right.
Some good
here we
fight
go.
on chick.
So, folks, this is A1, starting with A1. And what we have here is Fantastic Four, number 296 from 1986. This issue was written by Jim Shooter and Stan Lee. It features a Barry Windsor Smith cover as well as he did the interior art. And as you can see, it's got a 25th Marvel 25th anniversary cover where they use that frame motif with all the heroes around the edges. It's an oversized issue, and in it, the Thing rejoins the Fantastic Four. So just $5 for that.
He looks like a criminal in that. Maybe
He does. Well, he's incognito.
Look at him. I don't know what to say.
Keep it going. Just 5 minutes for this round. So check out A2.
Great book.
A2 is Batman Director's Cut. This is a special edition of Batman #1 for the New 52, written by Scott Snyder with art by Greg Capullo. In this director's cut, you get art layouts, scripts, and lots of other cool extras. This book originally had a cover price of $5.99, so it's a real bargain. It's just $5. Batman director's cut #1 from 2013.
Of Michael Thompson for A1.
A1 going to Michael Thompson.
Awesome. Cool oversized book. That's the return of the Thing to that title too, after being absent for a while.
David Klink for A2.
A2 going to David Klink. Nice to see you out there, David. Facebook land.
Book, welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back from
Welcome
the
back
from the tropics.
Yeah.
A3, what do we
to
got?
talk to him about that.
We've got Secret Avengers #29, one of my personal favorites in this round, sporting an Art Adams cover with the Black Widow there. This is written by Rick Remender. The interior art is by Matteo Scalera. This book is from 2012. Very cool Secret Avengers team. You've got Valkyrie, Black Widow, Agent Venom, Beast, Hawkeye, Ant-Man. So one of our personal favorites here at the store. Really awesome Art Adams Black Widow cover there for just $5.
Rick Remender too, right?
Yep,
You
Rick
said that?
Remender.
It's awesome.
All right, the A4 spot.
Ben DeShane for A3.
Big
All right, Ben.
Big Ben. New coach for Ben. Looking forward to talking to him.
Let's talk about the
New
A4
manager,
spot,
I
which
should
you've already
say.
seen there. Legendary, that is the Steampunk Adventure. Legendary #7 from 2014, written by Bill Willingham of Fables fame. And the cover, the thing to note here is that the cover art is by Joe Benitez, who is known for his work on Lady Mechanica. So this book came out in 2014, Legendary #7.
We were a little bit behind on the camera.
2.5 minutes
We're
left
learning
to
as we
go. Let's
go.
check out A5, Life Story of the Flash. This is a one-shot from 2012, written by Mark Waid. It's got Gil Kane pencils, Tom Palmer inks. Book was originally $7.99. It's a 100-page special from 2012, Life Story of the Flash.
Jim Harrington for A4.
A4 going to Jim Harrington.
100-pager.
2 minutes left to go. We're under time. Okay, A6, what do we got?
A5 for Tyler Merchant.
Awesome. Thanks,
Hey,
Tyler. Never had to do this one-handed before.
You're doing pretty good, man.
Now I understand why I do it with 2 hands. A6 is Dawn. This is one of those Wizard 1/2 issues. This was a mail away you got from Wizard Magazine with art by Joseph, the creator of Dawn, Joseph Michael Lisner. And it comes with a certificate of authenticity on the back. This book came out in 1996.
Joseph Flegler did the cover as well.
Yep, we're going to downshift here to B1 and take a look at this special from, I believe that was IDW back in the day. It's called Brooklyn Animal Control. This is a first print, and it's a deluxe edition, one of those cardstock covers, thicker book. Special issue that came out in 2015 that has been optioned for a USA Network TV show, Brooklyn Animal Control. B2 spot with just a minute to go. B2 is Civil War II, issue #1 from 2016. It's the Terry and Rachel Dodson variant cover. The story was written by Brian Michael Bendis. Civil War II, #1 from 2016, featuring the Terry Dodson variant cover.
Awesome.
B3, very cool book. Superman: A Nation Divided. This was an Elseworlds deluxe format one-shot from 1999, featuring Superman in 1863 Civil War era. Cover and interior art by Eduardo Barreto. Hope I'm saying that right. As you can see, it looks fantastic. So Superman, very cool Elseworlds issue from 1999. It was a one-shot, A Nation Divided.
Pretty cool. What if Ulysses Grant had the services of Atticus Kent? That's his name. Private.
Cool.
It's pretty good stuff. Elseworlds. Good.
B4, Otherworld War. This was a Marvel one-shot from 2001 in deluxe format. Features Captain America, Bucky, Nick Fury and his Howling Commandos, all in World War II, going up against Hitler and the Red Skull. And it's got a cover and interior art by Leo Manco.
I have Wendell for B3.
B3, going to Wendell. All right.
It's a great book. $5.
Thank you, Mr. Knox.
Great job, Jake.
All right, 2 more left to go. We're going to wrap it up here in a bit. B5. B5 is Spectacular Spider-Man #200 from 1993, featuring a silver foil cover with art by Sal Buscema. He also does the interior pencils. This story features the death of the Green Goblin, the Harry Osborn version of the Green Goblin. Again, Spectacular Spider-Man #200 from 1993. Silver foil cover there, very cool. And the last book in the $5 round is sitting in spot B6. It is New Avengers, number 51 from 2009. That's a very cool variant cover by Tim Townsend. So this issue is part of the Dark Reign event. In it, we see Ronan elected as the leader. Of course, these were all written by Brian Michael Bendis. Interior
Wendell for B4.
B4 to
Jim
Wendell.
Harrington for B5.
B4 to Wendell, and I'm sorry, Jim Harrington picked up what?
B5.
B5.
The B4 pickup. Wait till you see that thing, Wendell. It's
Yeah, it's very cool.
$10 book. Beautiful.
So yeah,
Good
that
stuff.
last book here in B6 is the New Avengers, featuring a Tim Townsend variant cover for just $5. Wish you guys could see that up close. It's an awesome cover. And so we got a few books left up on the board. Any last minute takers, Ryan?
So far, nothing right now.
Break
All
it
right.
down. Let's do it.
think
Start
that's
again.
it.
All second chance opportunities. Some great stuff there. Put them on the wall. We'll sell them. Selling silly. Good job, Ryan's man. You got this going. You look R2D2.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Plugging it all in. So one of the first slides in tonight. It's going to be our calendar for the month. So Jake put together a really awesome representation of what we have going on here in shop for the rest of the month, as well as after dark. Got a couple of in-shop events coming up. We have a charity event coming up on the 14th that we'll get the announcement out shortly as to what the details are. It's going to be another fun day and opportunity to give back. We're really excited about it. We had helped this crew a few years ago, I believe.
Yeah, there's a dedicated slide about that coming up in a
Awesome.
couple there.
Talked about that one. We got new comic book days. The only change is going to be new comic book days. Going to be new comic Thursday there, day after Christmas. Otherwise, it looks like business as usual, especially on New Year's Day. We have the pleasure of coming in on New Year's Day. It'll be new comic Wednesday on New Year's Day. That couldn't be the first time. Maybe it is the first time it has been for us.
We'd have to go back and look at the
We've been here
calendar.
6 years, right? So maybe 7 changes. But we're going to set up for round number 1 of 5. 60 new books for your Claim It Now pleasure. Some pretty interesting stuff. We always try to give you a mix of, we have some Silver Age, we got some Bronze Age, we got some modern, we have indies, we have DC, we have Marvel, we have all types of different books in terms of genres, and hoping to find homes for each one of them. So a little bit of everything here tonight. How's your Turkey Day, right?
It was good. It's nice and quiet.
Was it? Oh, you're the quiet
Okay.
one.
Yeah.
Oh, you really
Yeah,
sound
just-
like you enjoyed the hell out of
Yeah,
that.
just the three of us. Then my mom came down, so it was good.
Awesome. There you go. It's always the best holiday of the year.
Yeah,
Right.
my mom makes really great apple pie. So it's like a kid in a candy store.
Did you make off with the pie, with the whole pie for yourself? Does she make
I
an
had
extra
about
one?
like 3/4 of it.
Did
so
ya?
it's a good time.
Were you putting it in your pockets for the ride home?
Pretty much. I shared it with Aiden. That's about it.
Gotcha. You really like that pie.
Oh yeah.
Good stuff. It's always, again, the best holiday of the year. Gonna get it rolling pretty quick to Christmas, man. Quick turn corner here. So thanks for joining us here for After Dark, episode 71, round number 1 of 5.
Can you believe it's 71?
I'm super excited. I'm jacked and pumped. Let's roll. Jake doing double duty as well. Ooh. The Brothers Johnson stomp.
All right, let's do it.
Yep. All set?
Yep.
All right, folks, round number 1, spot A1.
A1 is a copy of Liberty Meadows, which was put out by Insight Studios. This was a creation of Mr. Frank Cho, who provides the writing, the art, and the cover. This issue is labeled as number 22, but it's actually an error issue because it should be 23. One of those hard-to-find pieces. This would be Liberty Meadows number 23 from 2001. Near mint or above is the estimated grade for $20.
I'm a bit outraged.
That's a great cover, isn't it? I love Frank Cho.
A2.
A2 is a copy of DCU Infinite Holiday Specials. Yes, we're going to bring these babies to you. This was a one-shot from 2007. Near mint minus or above is the estimated grade of this book, which again is a one-shot that features 7 stories. One written by Greg Rucka, one provided art by John Byrne. This is an oversized edition book and features single stories for Green Lantern, Shazam, Flash, Supergirl, Batwoman, and Superman. But mixing in the old John Byrne pencils is pretty cool. And again, Greg Rucka took a stab at one of these stories as well. I believe it's the Flash one.
I think you got Blue Devil on the cover there.
Gotta love Ted Cassidy, the Blue Devil. So this is a one-shot, 2007, name it minus or above, $8 in that holiday spirit. A3, thanks Jake, doing a great
A3.
job, pal.
Michael Thompson for A2.
A2 to Michael
Michael.
Thompson.
A3 is going to be a copy of All New Wolverine number 2 from 2016. This book is estimated to be in near mint plus condition, so a really super looking book. First appearance of the character Gabby, who's known as the Honey Badger, who becomes the Honey Badger, I should say.
Honey Badger don't give a shit.
This is another Logan clone, believe it or not. First print copy of this book. So first appearance of Gabby morphs into the Honey Badger. Issue number 2, 2016, near mint plus, $40.
Very nice.
Honey Badger, great name.
Ready for A4.
A4 is a copy of the classic Marvel 2-in-1 number 51 from 1979. Very fine near mint is the estimated grade of this book, which features white pages and an incredible George Perez cover, especially when he does Ms. Marvel. I love that old costume that Carol Danvers one in the upper left-hand corner. Does a great beast. Just a super book. George Perez provided the covers, and Frank Miller provided the pencils on the inside. So pretty cool stuff. And they just blow up that 40 cents because they just took another nickel from us. See up in the upper left-hand corner? The bastards, they got another nickel from me. But Marvel 2-in-1, 51 from 1979. Really nice copy of this book, $15. A5, please, sir.
Oopsie. A5.
The Death of Dracula. The Death of Dracula. This was a one-shot from 2010. Near mint or above is the estimated grade of this book, which has artwork and cover by Giuseppe Camacoli. Really nice, hard-to-find book and a super low print run as well. It was part of the Heroic Age storyline. The Death of Dracula. Great copy, $10. A6.
A6.
You know, I wasn't really aware of this one until we discovered the set, and then I looked into it. I'm like, oh man, that's pretty badass. This is a 5X set of a series called Identity Disc from 2004. Each book is estimated to be in near mint or above conditions and features either a Tony Harris cover or a Mike Deodato cover. Essentially what this book is, come to find out, is that somebody pairs up these 6 different villains together to go on a mission to steal basically a knock list that has all of the Marvel superheroes' home addresses, social security number, so it's like a Tom Cruise steal a knock list. But the 6 characters that have to team up are, get this, Sandman, the Vulture, Juggernaut, Sabretooth, Bullseye, and Deadpool. So they have to work together to steal this knock list with all this thing. So pretty cool stuff. I was really jacked pumped about it. $20 for the entire set, all near much above.
We have Steve Caldwell for A4.
A4.
Ah, nice, Steve.
Caldwell.
10% off for Steve. Look at Simon Williams. That's what it is. And I love the logos on that one, too. Really awesome. Thanks, bud. So the Identity Disc. It sounds badass.
All right.
And we're going to go down to B1, Jake.
B1.
B1 is going to bring us a copy of a book called Heroes, Inc. Presents. This was a book that was basically self-published by Mr. Wally Wood and with artwork by Steve Ditko. It's really an example of an early independent book. The uniqueness about this book, which by the way is in very fine near mint minus condition, it's really nice. It's a self-published book by, again, Wally Wood and Steve Ditko, two of the real biggies and heavyweights in the industry back in the day, were specifically for GIs. So it was printed up to send to GIs overseas during the Vietnam War, and they have all types of ads where they can mail away for rings and all types of different things. It's a really interesting timepiece book, only $15. Again, featuring artwork by both Wally Wood and Steve Ditko. If you're not familiar, great stuff. B2.
B2 coming at you.
B2 is an awesome copy of Marvel Spotlight issue 10 from 1973. Very fine, plus is the estimate of this book. This features the 5th appearance of the Ghost Rider, Johnny Blaze, and has an awesome Herb Trimpe cover with Tom Sutton pencils. So this being his 5th appearance, he still hasn't got the Hellfire motorcycle yet, which is interesting, right? He's got no flames around it. He doesn't discover those until a little bit later on.
Jim Harrington for B1.
Hey, Jim. It's a really cool book. $15. Nice. Thanks. But yeah, Marvel Spotlight
Joe
on the
Barone
Ghost.
for B2.
Ah, Spotlight on Joe Barone. That's
So
why we
out
do
there
that.
working
That's
hard
why we do
today,
the
Joe.
preview to make Joe smile. He's
Guess
the
what,
man.
Joe? You got the lucky touch. Double haul book Joe's going home with.
Awesome. So my honey was like, "Who's that dude? Who's that?" I goes, "That's Jamie Matrix."
Star Wars number 3, Darth Vader variant going home with
Multiple
Joe.
man. Oh, a little Star Wars love tonight, huh?
All right.
Yeah.
All
Let's
right,
see what we got
that's
for B3.
B3, Jake, thank you very much. Is a copy of Batman Legends of the Dark Knight, issue number 100 from 1997. Near mint or above is the estimated grade of this book, which is a giant size edition that features an Alex Ross cover and inside pinups by Mr. Frank Miller, Walt Simonson, Mike Mignola, and Joe Quesada. I just love the Alex Ross cover, man. It's a killer.
A little homage down here of him making Robin take this oath that you really only see back in the original when the first time we get Robin.
Carry for B3.
B3 going to
B3.
Carey. Mr. Kerry Jansen stepping in there. Thank you, sir. Is that the White House calling?
That is the White House calling.
All right, ready for B4. Here we go.
B4 is a copy of The Black Panther, Volume 1, Number 9 from 1978. Very fine, near mint is the estimated grade of this book, which features white pages. It is written, has pencils by, has a cover by the great Jack King Kirby. And it's the first time we see the Black Musketeers. The guide on this book is $26. Very fine, near mint. Black Panther, Number 9 from 1978. So really cool book. Again, Jack the King Kirby providing everything, plus the kitchen sink. First Black Musketeers. Great book. B5.
B5.
B5, another one of those unique ones. This is a copy of Captain America. It's labeled issue 50, but it has a legacy number of 518, so that's where it would fall in that chronology. This book is estimated to be in near mint plus condition. Has an awesome Gene Ha cover. Is written and has pencils by Dan Jurgens and inks by Mr. Bob Layton. Wow. This is pretty crazy because it's the silent story. It takes place, like Silent Night. So the whole thing's penciled too. It's pretty amazing. It has a thick stock cover. But I hadn't realized the legacy numbering, because I guess it's really not the right number. It should be 517. Somebody made a mistake.
Ooh.
So it's out of legacy number. But just a great book for $8. B6. I love to find those little weird things. It makes it fun. Marvel 75th Anniversary Celebration. This was a one-shot from 2014. It's estimated to be in near mint or above condition. This was Stan Lee's final Marvel work in Marvel Story that he had provided to him. This also has some writing by Mr. Jerry Robinson, Bruce Timm, Brian Michael Bendis. Has some Len Wein work as well. Features Alan Davis, Mike Diodato, and Bill Sienkiewicz work, as well as Sarah Pichelli and Alex Ross's cover. I should do that backwards.
The Alex Ross cover is fantastic.
But yeah, Stan Lee's last artwork, really high-grade copy, really nice.
The original cover of Marvel Comics there that Peter Parker's reading is pretty spectacular.
Tyler Merchant for B6.
B6, Tyler
nice
Merchant.
Tyler. Thank you, buddy. So I'm still jacked and pumped about the identity disc as we take this second work around. I'm
This
actually
one
going
right
to
up
read that. Yeah, if that doesn't sell it, I'm actually going to take it and read it.
Awesome. So
Sounds
we
good,
got
right? The knock
just
list.
over a minute left, about a minute and 18 seconds here. Real quick recap up there in the A1 spot is that Liberty Meadows issue by Frank Cho. And
Thank God
Inside
for Ryan, let me
Studios
tell
in
you.
2001
We'll be
is-
off the air because
What's he doing?
he's doing a great job.
So that Liberty Meadows
things
is
at
an
once.
error issue. It was labeled as issue 22,
Nice
and it
work.
is actually issue number 23. It's in near mint or better condition. Really good pickup would be the A3 spot. Get this, it's all new Wolverine.
Kevin Krause for B4.
B4 going to Kevin Krause.
Right.
Kevin is back. Number 1 with a bullet, Kevin Krause. Thank you,
Nice to
sir. Kevin knows quality when he sees
Yeah,
it.
thanks for the
the
earlier
A3
order
spot.
too,
All new
Kevin.
Wolverine number 2 from 2016
Great
is the
stuff.
first appearance of Gabby, aka Honey Badger.
Honey
She's
Badger.
Another Logan clone that is a first print, and it's in near mint to near mint plus condition. So we got just about 25 seconds left. And as John was talking about in the A6 spot,
that
it's
make
that
her
awesome
X-
Identity
X24?
Disc 5-issue set from
It would make her
2004, issues
X23
1,
squared.
2, 3, 4, and 5
I
for
should
just
have pulled
$20.
Logan.
They're all in
Yeah.
near mint condition. Basically features a sort of
You know what I mean?
Suicide Squad,
So she
Dirty
would be
Dozen
X24.
team up
X24.
of
Yeah.
Sandman, Vulture, Juggernaut, Sabretooth, Bullseye, and
that crazy?
Deadpool. Very cool story.
They're the Mission Impossible team to steal the knock list. $20. What? Awesome. Great job. Thanks, Jake. And we're going to break it down. You're going to break it down for us, right, Jake?
I'm going to break it
You got
down
to break it down for us.
as soon as Ryan gives me the
Break it
hey-ho.
down.
All right.
Having some fun. While Jake changes over, man, we're going to Zamboni the board and reset it. We're going to have another round. It'll be round number 2. Man, that round number 1 was exhausting. In between rounds, we're going to, while he sets up, rather than look at the back of Jake's head, which is magnificent, we can take the opportunity to maybe educate you about something. This week is about the new reads from Marvel Comics. Some of those reads include Excalibur number 3 already coming out. Holy mackerel. Annihilation Scourge Nova. The Annihilation title this week sold really well. People were pretty excited about it. That was good to see. Serpent War number 1, which is a Conan family type of book. We have a copy of X-Men number 3. That thing's selling right along and still selling good, powerful numbers. People are digging it. And the last one of the week that Jake features is Thor Worthy. Anytime Jake gets to work Thor or Captain America,
He does.
It's
Yep.
incredible. But they've been great reads and sound really well. People will be loving this Thor.
That Thor-worthy one-shot is a Walt Simonson story. Walt Simonson returns to the Thor franchise for that special issue.
He had me at Walt Simonson.
You get Beta Ray Bill, you get Lady Sif.
Bill! I love Bill. The good old Corbite himself. Good stuff. So this week, New Comic Wednesday, man. It's like the tide. It comes in and goes out. Another one this week. So these books and more. Got the Holocomics and other great local comic shops in your area. Hey, you got that Thor pin going. Good stuff. Set it up. Again, hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving weekend. Nice and safe, nice and warm. Expecting more snow here in central Massachusetts. Probably all over New England, right? Some tough stuff in the parts of the country weather-wise. Happy you're with us. Grab a couple of drinks. This always goes better when you do.
It goes better for us anyway.
For both of us. Good stuff. Into the holiday season really quick. So let's see what we got for round 2. Looks pretty good to me.
Yeah, it does.
Heard the local football team didn't do so good last night.
It was pretty incredible. Houston just owned them.
That's all I got to say about that.
Yep.
Just about there. We're going to roll through round number 2. 2 of 5. Jake doing double duty, Ryan doing double duty, and I'm just doing duty. That's how it's working. Let's
do
go.
it.
What's up? Round number 2. Starting with A1. What do we got?
Here's a copy of Supergirl issue 34, a recent release. This book is estimated to be in near mint plus condition. This new hot sold out book features a Derek Chew cover B and also has heavy card stock. Just one of those heavy card stock Bs that no one overbought, so real tough to find. Supergirl issue 34, near mint plus, only $8.
A2.
A2 is a feature book. It's Spider-Man Special Edition number 1 from 1992. This book is in near mint plus condition. It's a phenomenal copy. This book had a special embossed cover and also has a UNICEF poster, which is firmly intact. A lot of those get ripped out. This book is written by Mr. Peter David and features a Jim Craig cover and pencils. So embossed cover with the poster, near mint plus, $15.
I have Steve Oliveri for A1.
A1,
Hey,
hey,
Steve.
Steve.
Hey, Steve, this weekend.
Ben Deshane for A2.
Hey, Ben.
Right.
Ben Zaguna.
A2 going to Ben. Thanks, Ben. That leaves A3.
A3 is going to be the Incredible Hulk number 115 from 1969. This book is estimated to be in near mint minus condition. Features white pages. It's written by Mr. Stan Lee and has an awesome Herb Trimpe cover and interior artwork. It is the return of the leader. Apparently he had died in Tales to Astonish number 75, so he's resurrected and he's back, that big green-headed bastard. The Incredible Hulk 115. You don't have any love for the leader? Sam
Yeah,
Stearns?
leader's
No?
cool. Leader's
I love
cool.
the leader,
Yeah,
man.
the leader.
Reminds me of somebody. Love it. $85. It's a beautiful copy of this book. I said near mint minus, correct? White pages, Stan Lee, Herb Trimpe. Awesome stuff. A4.
A4. Are we ready for A4?
You're doing great, Jake. Do you juggle?
I'm just making sure we're ready for A4.
Yeah, we're ready for A4.
All right, we are now A4.
Thanks, buddy. That worked out well. This is a copy of Angela, Queen of Hell. Do you know whose stock's going up? It's Johnny Mac. Don't tell him. Angela, Queen of Hell, number 1 from 2015. Near mint plus is the estimated grade of this book, which is a first print copy. Has an awesome Julian Tedesco cover. Marguerite Bennett wrote the story, and it's Angela, Asgard's assassin.
Thor's sister.
Angela, so Thor's sister who becomes a agent of death and basically a death merchant for the man himself, everybody's favorite king. Pretty cool. Angela, Queen of Hell, number 1, near mint plus, only $8. First print copy. A5.
A5.
A5's a 2-pack, please, Jake. These are copies of Legends of the Dark Knight. This 2X lot features issues number 177 and 178. Near mint or above is the estimated grade of both of these books. This lot features covers by Mr. Jacques. Not Jacques, but Jock. But yeah, it's one of those ones that get overlooked because they're high numbers on the DC Dark Knight series. Right? No one was picking those up. But yeah, these are both Jacques covers. Good stuff. People love that Jacques. Do you like Jacques?
Huh?
I just like saying Jacques.
Jack?
That might be a problem.
Let's take a look at A6.
A6 is going to be a 4X lot. I know Jake loves showing all these things. This is the book called Something is Killing the Children. So this 4X lot was released in early 2019. These books feature a Jenny Frison final order cutoff variant. That's the first one. So all first prints. Second one is a Lee and Chung variant.
Jay Lee.
And the last one is a Delara regular cover A. All of these are first prints. And then we also throw in a cover by Donnie.
Well, Carrie wanted A5.
It's fine. It's fine. Carrie?
Yep.
A5?
Yeah. Carrie, the book's fine.
Couldn't have gone to
Good.
a better person.
So we'll edit that out in post. And that's a Danny second print. So Something is Killing Children, Boom Comics, super hot book, all first print copies, number one, pure speculator's delight right here.
Well, they're all issue number 1, right?
Yep.
Yep.
The first three are two variants, a regular edition, and the last one is a second print, which is a super low print run.
Gotcha.
So again, speculator's delight. These are going 40, 60 bucks each.
Awesome.
35 bucks for you and me. We're gonna go around to row B.
B1.
Thanks, Jake. This is a 2-pack. See, we didn't say this was going to be easy on you tonight. So these are copies of the Silver Surfer number 81 and 82 from 1993. Near mint or above is the estimated grade of both of these books, which feature white pages, and is the first appearance, first full, first cameo, and first cover of the character Tyrant. There he is over to the left. Look at that big bastard. That's the first full and first cover, and the one to the right would be his first cameo appearance of the character Tyrant.
Kind of looks like he's making a slingshot with his mouth.
He looks like he's
opens
gonna
his
beat
mouth,
somebody
something's
down to
just
me.
gonna Shoot right out.
This is the epic version of something.
This is it. First appearance of Tyrant. 81, 82. Near mint or above. Both those.
B2.
B2, thank you, sir. B2 is a 2-pack we put together. Copies of The Punisher, Ghosts of Innocent. This 2X set features white pages, written by Jim Starlin, and has an awesome cover and interior pencils by Tom Grindberg. This deluxe format book, so it was a 2-issue set. Both square-bound books, really nice stuff. Always a tough one to find.
Written by Jim Starlin. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, the great Jim Starlin. Very fine near mint. I'm surprised he didn't work Thanos in there somewhere in the background.
All right. B3, please.
B3 is an awesome copy of the X-Men number 109. I have a special affinity for this book. This is a copy of X-Men 109 from 1978. Near mint is the estimated grade of this book, which features white pages, the writing of Chris Claremont, pencils by John Byrne, inks by Terry Austin. Dave Cochran provided an awesome cover. It's the first appearance of the character Weapon Alpha, James Mac Hudson, also known as the Guardian and the Vindicator. So guide on this book is like 150 plus. Near mint 135.
So we have Steve Urquhart for B2.
B2, hey Steve, thank you. Yeah, that was the first X-Men book I had bought as a kid. Issue 109. I was like,
That's
wow.
the first one?
Yeah, I was blown away by it. It was really awesome. Yeah, and that whole Wolverine cover, the whole thing's awesome. Just a beautiful copy of this book. 135.
Cool.
B4.
B4, what do we got? Ooh.
B4 is a copy of the book called Ride. This was a book put out by Image Comics. This is the first print copy, estimated to be in near mint or above. It features an Adam Hughes cover. So the always fan favorite Adam Hughes provided the cover of this copy of Ride by Image Comics.
Wendell for B3.
B3.
Wendell.
Going to
Wendell's gonna
Wendell.
love that thing. Wait till you see it. The Guardian, Vindicator. Love it. Thanks, bud.
Oh, guess what, Wendell? You got a double haul book.
All
buddy.
right. Jamie Magics.
All right.
Magics.
Wendell's going home with this killer. Darth Vader, number 25 variant cover. Very cool.
Lord
Congratulations,
Vader.
Wendell. 2.5 minutes left. Time for B5.
Doing a great job here, taking the time. This is a copy of Tomb of Dracula, issue number 11 from 1973. Estimated to be in very fine plus condition with white to off-white pages. This book is written by the great Marv Wolfman, has a fantastic cover and interior pencils by the great Gene Colan. This is the first appearance of the character Jason Faust and the Hexman. There's also a Morbius house ad in it. So the first time you get intro to Morbius, his house ad is in this copy of The Tomb of Dracula. Just love these books. They crush. Very fine plus.
Did Morbius ever face off against Dracula?
Must have.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sure they did. Yeah, that's a great one. That's a Michael Thompson question off the top, but I'm sure they have. I mean, Dracula's fought Silver Surfer, for God's sake.
Yeah, that's true.
Everybody. It's crazy.
And Adam Warlock, too.
And Adam Warlock.
All right.
B6.
B6.
B6 is going to be a connecting cover set. This is a musty. This is a 4-issue connecting set. You can go to your left, Jake. Pull them all the way out. These are copies of Marvel Knights. These are copies 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this was a variant set. This was written by Donny Cates, but they have Carrie Andrews connecting covers.
Oh, you got to show the Doctor Doom one.
Yeah,
There
you
you
got
go.
Dr. Doom's on the very end. So
Yes, this is the-
with the Panther.
20th anniversary of Marvel Knights miniseries.
Less than cover price. So $15 for all 4. Pretty awesome.
You can tell I'm a little hung up on the Electra cover.
Bullseye and the Punisher. I love the Kingpin. So those 4, $15, and that would be the rollout of round number 2.
Very nice. Less
What
than
else
a
you
minute
got?
left to go. Let's take a step back, Ryan, and check out what's left up here. A3 is a great Silver Age Marvel copy of Incredible Hulk, number 115 from 1969.
It's stuck here.
White pages, near mint minus condition on that Hulk number 115, and it has the Return of the Leader, so you can't beat that.
Holy-
And the other one I wanted to highlight is that Tomb of Dracula book that we didn't have quite enough time to really look at down there in the B5. Tomb of Dracula number 11 from 1973 has white to off-white pages, and it's in very fine plus condition.
Crazy.
Of course, written by Marv Wolfman with cover and interior pencils by Gene Colan. It's first appearance of Jason Faust, first appearance of Hexman,
Gene
and
Colan,
there's a
so his friends
Morbius
call him.
house ad in that.
Morbius.
So that's a great
Michael
front and
Morbius.
center there.
And that's the end of round number 2. Again, Jake's going to restart the board, and we're going to bring you up another one. We'll try to get 5 of these rounds done within about an hour and 15 minutes. Respect your time and appreciate you joining us. And so this would be the slide we talked about earlier about Deck the Hall. So usually we have the great Craig Russo, good friend of the store here, does a Christmas event for us. This year we're going to do something a little bit different, but certainly involve him because he did a special variant for us earlier in the year. He was here, I believe, in August, and just, as usual, did a fantastic job, banged out sketches. So we're going to give Craig, fortunately, we're going to miss him this year, but hopefully he'll be back in 2020, right, Jake?
Absolutely, yep.
There you go.
It is.
Sign them up now. So Deck the Hall. We're still going to do Deck the Hall, but it's going to be a charity drive. We're going to set up for Saturday, December 14th. So not this Saturday, but the subsequent Saturday. Full details will be coming out soon. It should be pretty good. We have some great prizes for people who want to bring in and donate, and all of your donations are going to go straight to Abby's house, which, again, Jake will detail in a formal announcement tomorrow, I believe. Right, Jake?
Yeah. Either
Tomorrow or Wednesday. So, snow kind of messed us up a bit. But, net, mark your calendar Saturday, 14th. It's going to be a great day. We'll have a lot of good in-house specials. The raffle prize is going to be really cool. So we're going to bring in something that will get donated directly to Abby's house, and you'll qualify for some of the great prizes that we have. And again, we will involve Craig in some way, shape, or form. Love the guy. You can support Craig by going to his craigrusso.net page and taking a look at his artwork, and always helps those guys out that help out us. He's a fantastic talent. We appreciate him. So
So we did have a late claim come in as we were discussing the Deck the Hall charity event. Kevin Krause is grabbing the Tomb of Dracula number
Woo!
11.
nice guy, nice, great book.
Smart.
Churning through it.
And for Michael Thompson, believe it or not, I don't think Morbius and Dracula have ever met.
Come on. That's got to be. That's one of those ones that we got to have then.
Yeah. That would be a great what if.
It would be. Come on, there's got to be a way that they teamed up somewhere,
Or team up or
or at least
Battle
yeah.
each
Why
other
wouldn't
for
they battle each other?
supremacy?
That'd be interesting. Maybe it's
Team up against Blade.
Well, the time is right? They cross over.
No,
Those-
you'd
those
probably
time
have one of
periods.
them team up against the other one with Blade, and then they turn on Blade after that.
That'd be a pretty cool Legion of Monsters.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Take a memo.
Yep.
Morbius, Dracula Throwdown. Everybody's doing double duty. Usually there's 5 of us. There's only 3 of us tonight. The original group, the original 3. It's pretty funny to go back and watch. I always kind of flip in and watch the first 10 that we did. So this is episode 7. The first 10 should be uploaded on YouTube for just hilarity's sake. What a train wreck. Thanks everybody always coming in every week and supporting us. We're going to kick off round 3. Some of them were pretty funny.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Remember we had a wheel on the floor over here? It was ridiculous.
There's wires everywhere.
Oh my God, what a disaster. 71 of these. How you doing, Jake?
All set.
All right,
Great
let's
job,
do it.
bud. It's a lot of work.
Good.
A1.
Round number 3, A1.
A1 is a copy of the recently released Dead Man Logan issue 11. This is in Near Mint Plus condition. This new hot first print book is the first appearance of the character Danielle Cage as Thor. So a character called Danielle Cage appears, and she lifts Mjolnir, and she becomes Thor. And where the hell that came from, no one knows. That's why it's a hot one, under-ordered, and one that people are looking for. Near Mint Plus. First Danielle Cage is Thor. 15. Right. A2, please, Jake.
A2.
A2 is a copy of Marvel Comics Marvel Rising. This is issue number 1, recently released earlier this year. Near Mint Plus. This is a first print copy and features an Audrey Mall cover. And the big deal here is all the female characters teaming up with each other to work. We got a little bit of everybody. We got Squirrel Girl, we got Kamala Khan, we got Captain Marvel, we have Spider-Gwen, and we also have America Chavez. All teaming up together in this issue number 1. 8-book, great book to give as a gift to somebody.
John
A3.
Kamoa for A1.
Hey, John Kamoa, look at that! You've made that transition. now I just hope it's right.
I know.
I probably effed it up.
All right, A3.
A3 is a copy of the Always Tough to Find Harley Quinn 57. This is a Near Mint Plus copy of this book from 2018. Features an awesome Julian Tedesco cover B. It's the first appearance of the character Miranda as well. So you got a first appearance, and we got a Julian Tedesco awesome cover of Harley Quinn. $20. Cover B. A4, please, my good sir.
For A4?
Yes, please. A4.
All right.
A4 is a copy of the Uncanny X-Men 121 from 1979. Very fine minus is the estimated grade of this book. Features white pages. The very fine minus comes with some corner chipping on the inside on the first few pages off the inside cover. So some corner chipping, but still priced and graded effectively at very fine minus. First appearance of Alpha Flight, full.
Steve Coldwell for A3.
Thanks, Steve.
Written by Chris Claremont. John Byrne provided the presents. Terry Austin the inks. Dave Cockrum cover. Great stuff. First full appearance of Alpha Flight.
That's the A4 spot. All right, A5. Coming at you.
A5, we got to twist this. This is a copy of Batman 60, issue 64 from earlier this year. Near Mint Plus. This is a Sean Gordon Murphy sold out cover B. That's just super awesome. Some Sean Gordon Murphy greatness. Near Mint Plus, only $8. A lot of those cover Bs were under ordered, and people didn't order them at all, so they get tough to find. Beautiful book.
It's probably one of my favorite Batmobiles that he does.
He loves to draw cars. He's phenomenal.
Time for A6.
A6 is a copy of the always popular New Mutants issue 1 from 1983. Near Mint or above is the estimated grade of this book, which features white pages. Is the second appearance of the New Mutants. The first was in that little oversized graphic novel. This is the first appearance of the character Karma, however. So just a really cool copy. This was the first offshoot book of the original New X-Men, right?
First Mutant.
First Mutant spin-off book.
Right.
Copy of the New Mutants issue number 1. So just, yeah, really nice sharp copy of it. Near Mint or above, $25.
Nice. With 6 minutes left to go, it's time for B1.
B1 is a copy of the new Teen Titans issue 16 from 1982. Near Mint or above is the estimated grade of this book, which also features white pages. It's written by Mr. Marv Wolfman. Has awesome George Perez interior art as well as cover, and is the first appearance of Captain Carrot and his zoo crew. But it's a really nice high-grade copy of the new Teen Titans issue 16, and you got the old zoo crew is on the insert. Great stuff, $15. Just George Perez, man. Knocks it out. B2.
All right. B2.
B2 is a copy of House of X, or recent release here, issue number 2. Near Mint Plus is the estimated grade of this book, which features a Sarah Pichelli flower variant. So this thing is super hot. Go take a quick look. Those things go for $45 plus. Yours for $25.
Michael Thompson for B1.
B1, the Zoo Crew. It's a great copy of the book, Michael. Wait till you see it.
Oh. Michael Thompson.
He's back at it
Can't
again.
make a claim without getting double haul. Michael
Right.
Thompson. going home with. It's a Sergio Aragonés
Sergi.
variant of Star Wars #2. Congratulations.
New Star Wars launching, right? Gonna take place, take place Empire, correct?
Oh, the new comic book
Yeah.
volume. Yep.
Yep, coming
Coming
out.
up real soon.
See if people are jacked and pumped about that one.
B3, sir.
B3 is a copy of the book Bitter Root, put out by Image Comics back in 2018. Near mint or above is the estimated grade of this book, which is a first print copy and features an awesome Mike Mignola cover. This book was sold out and has been optioned by Legendary Films. So I guess Legendary's going to make a movie around it. Bitter Root, issue #1, Image Comics. Near mint plus. Really nice copy. $10.
Nice.
Plus Mike Mignola.
B4. Ooh, awesome.
B4 is a copy of Special Marvel Edition number 16 from 1974. Very fine plus near mint minus. It's a really nice copy. This features the second appearance of one Shang-Chi, Master of Kung Fu. So his first appearance was Special Marvel Action 15. This is the next issue, number 16. Very fine plus near mint minus. As I said, white pages, Jim Stalin cover and pencils. Steve Englehart wrote it. And it's the first appearance of the character Midnight as well. And we're going to get a Shang-Chi movie.
Yep.
Looking forward to it.
In the works.
In the Marvel DCU. Master of Kung Fu.
In the Marvel DC.
MCU.
Oh, MCU. DCU, that'd be good.
Yeah, look.
Amalgam. I just
Yes.
made it up. B5. I'm so focused on Shang-Chi, I lost my chi. This is a copy of special... This is a copy of the Marvel 1993 Holiday Special. This one-shot was from 1993. Estimated to be in near mint condition. Features a phenomenal Art Adams cover and has 8 stories within, including a Stan Lee written one, a Peter David written story, a Jim Stalin written story. Jim Stalin actually does a Thanos holiday story in this one. So Merry Christmas, Thanos. This has a bunch of pinups and a whole bunch of cool stuff. They used to pull out all the stops because he was stocking stuffers back in the day. I used to get them rolled in mine as well. They're pretty cool. Tied me over Christmas morning.
Name Marita hiding up here.
Yeah, and Art Adams. The Art Adams, just the Ghost Rider cover alone is worth the price of admission. Thing is awesome. But great stuff. Marvel Holiday Special. $10. Great square bound book too.
All right, B6.
This is a biggie, this one. This is a book that's been auctioned already by Scout Comics. It's called Long Lost. These are all first prints, extremely low print runs, optioned by Sci-Fi. Issues 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 2017, near mint or above. Any speculators, I'd encourage you to look these ones up quick wherever you look up books and see what they're going for. It's pretty nuts.
Have Lou Correa for B5.
B5, great book.
Oh, the Art Adams cover.
Holiday
Gotcha.
specials.
Very nice, Lou. All right, so what do we got left? Just a little over 2 minutes. Can we get a big look at the board, please, Ryan? And I'd like to go back and check out A4 through A6 in your top right-hand segment there. Those all deserve a second look. In the A4 spot, it is. The tension builds as he finds his descriptions there.
That's it.
Well, now, Uncanny X-Men number 121 from 1979 happens to be in very fine minus condition with white pages. There's a little bit of a chip on the lower right corner, but other than that, it's an awesome looking book. Display's great, written by Chris Claremont, pencils by John Byrne, and of course, inks by Terry Austin with a Dave Cockrum cover. So that is the first full appearance of Alpha Flight.
First full appearance of
Very
Mac Hudson in his
awesome.
Alpha Flight.
Classic cover. A5 is a Batman B cover from 2019. Issue number 64 has a Sean Gordon Murphy horizontal landscape cover here. Take another quick look at that.
Kind of laying down.
Features his Batmobile design there.
I think it's crazy.
Sold out cover B of Batman number 64. Near mint plus condition. Less than a minute left to go here. New Mutants number 1 is in the A6 spot. New Mutants number 1 from 1983 is the first full appearance of Karma. Team member Karma. It's in near mint or better condition, and this copy has white pages. Moving down to the bottom row in the B2 spot, House of X number 2 is the Sarah Pacelli flower variant featuring Storm. It's a near mint plus condition. Look up one of those online, see what those things are going for. This is just $25, well below market value. Bitter Root number 1 in the B3 spot is first print of Bitter Root number 1. Cover art by Mike Mignola. This is a sold-out book, and the property has already been optioned by Legendary Films, near mint or better condition for Bitterroot and B3. In the B4 spot, the big book on the bottom row, very nice. Special Marvel edition, Hands of Shang-Chi, Master of Kung Fu. That is the second appearance of Shang-Chi and the first appearance of the character Midnight. Copy is very fine pressed in near mint minus condition with white pages. So that is probably the big one left on the board. Definitely worth a pickup with the Shang-Chi movie in the works and on its way before too long.
Good job, break it down.
All right.
And so that long lost set from Scout Comics, before we forget it, and I did a bad job explaining this what it is. It's a combination of Stranger Things meets Ghost World, if that makes sense. So Stranger Things, Ghost World, kind of weird vibe going on with it. Again, it's already been optioned out, so tough one to find. That would be one to look up too. Cool. Let's do
All
it.
right. So that's it for round number 3.
Number 3. Moving along. Just the 3 of us. Rush, right? There's 3.
Yep.
Right. What else
Bee
you got?
Gees.
The beat, nice, very nice. Good ad. Trying to think of great trios. I think somebody already threw out the Three Stooges, which was always a lot of fun.
So there's the Wonder Twins and Cleek.
Yeah, one fake. There we go. So next opportunity we have to hopefully educate you, let you know we have an event coming up on Sunday the 22nd as well. So that's why we gave you the calendar earlier, so you can almost play bingo with this stuff, where we got it cranking out. This one's going to be on Sunday, the Sunday before Christmas, the 22nd, from 12 to 3. We're going to have the always awesome Daniel Warren Johnson in shop. He's the writer and artist of the brand new Wonder Woman Dead Earth series that'll be coming out. Will have launched, fortunately, before he arrives, so we'll have copies of that available for him to sign. I'm sure he'll be signing all of his other works like Extremity and Murder Falcon and all of his other great work that he's done, and he'll be in shop for you. Come on in and meet him on Sunday the 22nd from 12 to 3 here at the Hall of Comics. So it should be good stuff. We are going to be taking submissions, so this is a book that can't be submitted, unfortunately, because it's an oversized DC Black label book. So, but everything else that you'd like, if you'd like to get something signed by him, we'll witness it and send it in to CBCS. Manoli got the authorization while he recovers from surgery. Hope he's doing well. Like 4 or 5 weeks off, man. Guy's in tough shape. So Manoli's still working hard for us. But Daniel Warren Johnson, pretty psyched. Writer and artist of New Wonder Woman, Dead Earth, which you've already read, right, Jake?
Yeah, it's really good.
You really liked it.
Really
I
liked
could
it.
tell you up the orders you liked it so much. I was like, what in the hell's going on? Okay, I see what you're doing here. But yeah, we're real psyched. Daniel Warren Johnson's a local guy from Southborough. His family supports the store. Just an all-around salt of the earth guy, and we've had the pleasure of having him, I think, a couple of times now. So really fortunate. He's a real nice guy with his time. He's really generous. So look forward to having you in on that date. Daniel Warren Johnson.
So we
That's,
have some.
Yep.
I was gonna say we have some other trios coming in. 3 Musketeers.
Yeah, but
Three
there's 4 of them.
Amigos.
Right? There's 4 in there.
Oh, D'Artagnan was a late ad.
Okay, so you don't count him? He's not an original.
Well, that was like his.
That's like Zeppo Max.
That's
I
like
don't
his
count him either.
like his 90-day trial period. Yeah.
So now he failed.
Yeah, you didn't get the actual outfit till the end of the movie,
Oh, so
end of the story. You know.
not the literary work. It's the movie.
Yeah.
We're going with the movie version.
That's right.
You should have qualified that. Well, I should have
It's
qualified.
Rebecca De Mornay.
Holy
you know.
mackerel, dude!
It's good. It's a good time.
Good stuff.
And then
Always
we
good
have,
time.
let's see, Triplicate Last, question mark, Nirvana. Wasn't Nirvana at 4? Is that those 3? Oh,
No,
yeah,
no.
Nirvana.
So
Okay,
Nirvana's
yeah.
3. Yeah, Rush.
All right,
Yeah, you got
Rush,
them?
Yeah.
Good stuff. Keep going. Great trios. Love it. Let's go. Thanks, Jake. Round number 4. 4 of
Round
5.
number
2
4.
more. Here we go.
A1.
The first one's going to be a 3X lot we put together for you. These are Hall of Comics exclusive variants. So this was an exclusive cover put out by us. And these are copies of Super Sons number 1, 2017. Near mint or above is the estimated grade of each one of these books, which is hand signed by the exclusive cover artist Frank Whiteley. I'm sure you have a lot of big Frank Whiteley fans. So yeah, Frank was nice enough to provide us both the cover and these signed copies that we made a 3-pack of. It is our A cover, B cover, and C cover. The A cover is 1 in 3,000. The B was 1 in 1,500, and the C was 700.
And in case you can't tell, folks, from looking at your screen, the reason that the C cover is different is that this features Batmite and Mr. Mixoplex, whereas the A cover does not.
Disappeared. Look at those two. Awesome stuff. Anyways, Frank Whiteley. All signed by Near Mint, about $45. Great buy.
Frank does not do hardly any convention appearances here in the States.
He hardly signs anything, too.
Yep.
A4.
Michael Thompson for A1.
A1. Frank Whiteley. Great stuff.
For Michael
They're
Thompson. All right.
They're in gradable shape, too. Thanks, Michael. A2, please, good sir. And Jackson pumped about this one. This is a copy of the awesome Punisher Xmas. This is a one-shot put out in 2019. Near mint or above is the estimated grade of this book. It's a first print copy. It was written by Jason Aaron and features a Chris Bachalo cover. Really hard to find book, one shot. The Punisher Xmas.
Marvel Max.
Yeah, so
The
it's a pretty
Max-
badass story. Yep.
Max label.
Around the holiday season, you got to have the Punisher.
Mark Spector for A2.
Pretty cool. I've never seen it before. First time. There's actually a couple more of those that will unveil here as the month goes on. They did a series of Max one-shots with the Punisher around Christmas. Pretty twisted.
All right, A3.
A3 is a pretty amazing copy of The Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 29 from 1965. This book is estimated to be in very fine plus conditions.
Crazy.
Features off-white pages. Written by Stan Lee, artwork provided by Steve Ditko. It is the second appearance of Matt Garrigan, the Scorpion.
This is a crazy looking book. It's just awesome to hold a 12-cent book like that in your hands and see it in that condition. It's
Pretty
awesome.
cool stuff. $350. Very fine plus. A4, please.
A4.
A4 is, yeah, we're going to follow that up with this one. This is a copy of Image Comics Curse Words. This is a first print 1 in 50 Glitter Wizard Cat variant. So crazy low print run for this thing. I can't imagine why. This has already been optioned. So this series, which was written by Charles Soule and drawn by Ryan Brown, has already been optioned
And
for a
as soon-
TV show.
As soon as it got optioned,
So how the hell's the crazy glitter wizard in there, man? I want to check this out now.
all these all the
kinda like it.
different
It's like
number
Bella
one
with
variants
Santa
started
Bear.
disappearing, getting sucked up online as soon as the thing got optioned. And keep in mind, this is an Image book,
And these things are
so
big
it's
bucks.
pretty popular. Yeah.
These are popping, $35. Now, I'm going to send that one. I love it.
A5.
A5 is a copy of the Ghost Rider, issue number 2, so a fairly new release, near mint or above. The estimated grade of this Clayton Crane 1 in 10 variant. So Clayton Crane doing the Ghost Rider in a 1 in 10 variant, only $10, near mint or above.
So you got Johnny Blaze and Danny Ketch there, both together on the cover.
It's a lot of riding. A6. A6, I'd never seen these before. This is a 5X full set of the book Ultimate Origins. So each one of these has the Ultimate Origin for Wolverine, Captain America. Flip on through. Magneto. Written by Brian Michael Bendis. Artwork provided by Jackson Geist. They all feature Gabrielle Dell'Otto covers. The Hulk. Again, I'd never seen these. We're finding some pretty weird stuff in this. These two collections we're breaking down. So things we've never seen. There it is. The Ultimate Origins. Good stuff. All estimated to be in near mint above. Issues 1 through 5. Gabrielle Dell'Otto covers only $20. So I think it's below cover. Just good stuff. I'm still digging curse words.
All right, 5+ minutes. What do we got for B1?
Over in the B1 slot, we have the classic Iron Fist, number 19 from 1976. Near mint is the estimated grade of this book, which features white pages, written by Chris Claremont, artwork provided by John Byrne and Dave Cockrum, the cover. Again, this would be Claremont and Byrne teaming up before they do Uncanny X-Men. But Cockrum's still providing covers, like Byrne couldn't do his own. Pretty interesting stuff, right? Every time we've seen these, it's been a Cockrum cover. This has a Misty Knight appearance in it. The guide on this book is $40. Can be yours for only $25. So a really nice book. Iron Fist number 9.
B2.
B2. One of the ones I was pumped about. This is a copy of Marvel Feature, issue 12 from 1973. Very fine plus is the estimated of this book, which features white pages. A team up between Ben Grimm, the Thing, and Tony Stark, Iron Man. This has a cover and interior pencils by Jim Starlin. Joe Sinnott did the inks. This is the final issue in the series. So this is the last issue of Marvel Feature. It reemerges as Marvel 2-in-1, thus starring Thing as well. So last issue of Marvel Feature, great looking book, number 12, 1973, very fine plus. This also has a Thanos appearance in it.
And it's got the Blood Brothers, who we haven't seen, I think, at this point since Iron Man number 55, the first appearance of Thanos.
Look at that. You tied that in nicely, sir. Very nice. Tip in.
All right. B3.
Independent book is by IDW. It's called V Wars, so essentially Vampire Wars, and there's a Netflix show, I think, work in process here. Net of this is issue number 3, near mint or above. This is a first print copy that has a Kevin Eastman subcover. So Kevin Eastman, known for his Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fame, pops up and does a weird variant cover for V-Wars. So he has his big fans. $10 near mint or above.
All right.
The V-Wars.
B4, please.
B4, great job there, Ryan. This is a 2-pack. These are connecting covers recently put out. Near mint plus the estimated grade. You have Harley and Poison Ivy. So this is both issues number 1. Left-hand side, you get Ms. Harley Quinn, and on the right, you get Poison Ivy. It's probably some of the weirdest connecting covers ever made, to be truthful. New hot sold out Art Germ connecting covers, heavy cardstock covers. They are beautiful, but the way that they connect is really strange. But great stuff. $10. That's cover price for each copy.
All right. B5.
B5 is a copy of The Silver Surfer, Volume 1, number 14 from 1970. Very fine plus, very fine minus is the estimated grade of this book, which features off-white pages written by Stan Lee with art and cover by John Buscema. This features a Spider-Man appearance here. Book value on this baby is $78. Can be yours for $65. Volume 1. John Buscema just crushes it too.
Mark Spector for B5.
B5.
All right. Silver Surfer Spider-Man. 10% off. Thank you, bud.
And B6, last item on this round.
B6, last one on this round, is a copy of Marvel Point 1, Issue 1 from 2012. Very fine near mint minus is the estimated grade of this book, which is a variant cover done by Mr. Nick Bradshaw. Provides the whole wraparound to that. First appearance of Sam Alexander Nova is what's the big feature here. It's got some writing by Ed Brubaker, Jeff Loeb, Ed McGuinness provided the artwork, and Ryan Stegman does some artwork as well for his Spider-Man version as well in that book. So first appearance of Sam Alexander as Nova, so it's little Nova Jr. Very fine near mint minus.
We have Kerry Jansen for B2.
B2 to Kerry Jansen.
All right.
And Mike Weaver for B6.
B6 going to Mike Weaver.
Good stuff. 10%
Thank you,
off
gentlemen.
both those guys. Thank you very much. And that closes it out for me for round 1.
We've got about a minute and a
Round
half
4.
left on this
Round
round, so we're
7.
going to go back and double check some of the books still left up on the board.
round
There's
is
some
this?
awesome ones. Let's take a look at A3, Amazing Spider-Man, number 29. Gorgeous Silver Age Spider-Man book from 1965. It's off-white pages in very fine to very fine plus condition. Of course, it is written by Stan Lee with art and cover by Steve Ditko. This is the second appearance of the Scorpion. So that's the A3 spot.
Steve Oliveri for B4.
B4 going to Steve Oliveri. Thank you, sir.
And we have the Hall Comics for A4.
Yeah, baby.
Real quick, Mr. Oliveri, you won yourself
What are
a
you
double
doing?
haul
What
book.
if I get the double haul?
So Steve's going home with a cover, variant photo cover of Lando Double or Nothing, number 1. Congratulations, Steve.
Mike Weaver for A6.
A6 is going to Mike Weber.
Seriously, I want A4. I just bought it. I sent it in. Store credit.
And that's Mike Weber for A6.
Actually,
Yes,
I got
Mike
those
Weaver
from
for
Amazon.
Double
Look at that
haul.
thing.
Probably.
Thing's messed up. I love it.
So Mike, you're going home with a Star Wars number 8 variant cover by John Cassidy. Very cool.
Bella Claus. I want it.
A4 going to the Hall of Comics.
I laugh now when I get it graded.
Is that for you there?
That thing's awesome.
So that means that in the A5 spot, it's Ghost Rider number 2 from
Hey.
2019. That is a 1 in 10 variant cover by Clayton Crane, featuring both Ghost Riders, Danny Ketch, and Johnny Blaze for just $10. And real quick, we're going to run through the bottom 2 on B1 because we didn't get a chance to look at those. Iron Fist number 9 from 1976 with white pages,
The
near
Hall
mint
Comics for
condition.
A3.
Yeah, baby. I want that one
A3?
too.
Yeah.
I'm taking that one.
No. And the B3 spot is V-Wars,
mine.
Kevin Eastman variant cover. Very cool in the B3 spot.
Send that baby in. Right?
Right.
I was the first in. Cool. With that, new this week from DC. Jake's looking on like it's a car wreck.
Well, we
Sam.
got Kerry Jansen for A5.
He was
A5
frozen in
going to
time.
Kerry Jansen. All right.
Gary with the Clayton Crane. Really? Interesting. It's an interesting block down. That was a bold move, Cotton. That's going on with me. A5. Anyways, new from DC this week at the Hall of Comics. We talked about the Marvel books that are coming out. These are some of the new DC books that we'll be featuring this week, including New Year's Evil, issue number 1. This is a one-shot, so kind of at Christmas time. It's a little bit different than the old DC holiday special, but who cares? We're going to go with it. New Year's Evil featuring the Joker. And we have a copy of Batman 84. Is this on to the non-Tom King?
Not yet.
Is this the first one? So we're still wrapping up Tom King?
Number 85.
85. So this is the culmination, the penultimate Tom King book. Batman 84 will be out this week, as well as Green Lantern Black Stars number 2. Really popular number 1, man. We were caught kind of flat-footed on that one. A lot of people were digging it, and a really good book. Justice League number 37. That's been humming right along. I've been enjoying that myself. And the latest copy of Justice League, Young Justice League, issue number 11 is out, and I guess Naomi gets involved in there as well. So here we go with that. All these and more this week at the Hall of Comics and other local great comic shops. Here we go. Great job pulling this together again, boys. Appreciate everyone's support and joining us. Always appreciate the patience while we flip the tiles and reset it up. A lot going on behind the scenes here. These guys are doing a phenomenal job tonight. I mean, I've enjoyed watching every minute of it. It's a pure joy. Final round of the night. We're scheduled to be on next week, correct?
Here we are, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to power on through here. The first week we'll have off is, again, why we posted the calendar. It'll be the week of Christmas. Take that one off. And then the week after, we'll have a 2-hour year-end extravaganza where we're really going to just clear the docks and put stuff up that at great prices. Thank everyone for the support all year. You have no idea what this extra little revenue on Monday nights has meant for the shop and allowed us to do and grow and basically stay stable, candidly. So, retail, small business, not whining, but it's a reality. So your support is valued. It's not an inexpensive hobby either. And we realize that, you know, a couple books like going to the movies. So we appreciate everyone coming in, and there's a lot of shops around here too that do a great job, and should support them as much as possible too. So spread it around whenever possible, but we're not afraid to work for it. Isn't that what you told me, Jake? You said you weren't afraid to work for it?
I never said
I heard
that.
something that he was closing weekends
Wasn't it?
too.
That's
yeah.
where I got that from.
Yeah.
For the life of me, I'm not sure why it popped up now.
I can guarantee it.
Hey now.
Must have been an alternate universe.
Must have been that little snow delay we had
Yeah, I
this
think
morning.
so. I think that's what it was.
His driveway's not shoveled still.
Yeah.
Take that for what you may. I gave you a big set there at the end. Deep breath, everybody. Last one. The big 3.
All right, let's do it.
Round 5.
Round number
Thanks,
5.
Ryan.
Brian can't wait to get home. A1.
This is a copy of Batman Legends of the Dark Knight issue 50 from 1993. Near Mint Plus is the estimated grade of this book, which features Denny O'Neil's writing and an awesome Brian Ballard cover. So this has a gold embossed cover. Pinups by Howard Shake and Jim Lee and Mike Zeck as well on the inside. So a really cool anniversary edition featuring the always popular Brian Ballard doing a Joker cover with the Joker cat, which is a little disturbing. It kind of has got the...
Probably ate a Joker fish, and that's what happened to it.
It looks like the Jack Nicholson Joker
Yeah.
smile. Kind of bizarre. Legends of the Dark Knight, number 10. $10.
A2.
A2 is pretty exclusive. You're going to have to flip this one. This is Tarot, no pun intended. Tarot, Witch of the Black Rose, issue 25 from 2003. Near it minus or above. This is a Pearl Devil limited edition cover provided to us by Mr. Jim Ballant. It is only number 11 of 15.
11 of 15.
It's only 15 made, signed by Jim Ballant, numbered by Jim Ballant. Flip that baby over. Hey now, there's a copy of Tarot, Witch of the Black Rose. So this is the Pearl Devil limited edition cover, only 15 made.
John Collins for A2.
John Collins. I thought he owned every Jim Ballant cover known to man, but apparently not. Thanks, John. Up the Reds. We got a Liverpool guy and an Arsenal guy.
A3.
Probably has some Chelsea guys, too. This is an awesome copy of X-Men 107 from 1977. Near Mint Minus is the estimated grade of this book, which features the writing of Chris Claremont, has a Dave Cockrum cover and interior pencils. The first appearance of the Imperial Guard and the Starjammers. So a really big key book here. Near Mint Minus condition. First Imperial Guard, Starjammers. Just a beautiful book. 175.
Something makes me think that when Marvel finally does something with the X-Men property, they'll put them in outer space. It'll be a cosmic story. And you'll get the Starjammers, you'll get the Shi'ar Empire and all that stuff, I bet. Cool. A4.
I hope so. That'd be awesome. This is a 2-pack, fairly recent release book called Far Sector. This is issue number 1. Near Mint Plus is the estimated grade of both of these books. We are hot sold out. Both covers A and B. Cover A is done by Mr. Jamal Campbell, and the cover B is by Sean Martinborough. First appearance of the character Sojourner Mullen as well. So a new Green Lantern added to the mythos here with this book called Far Sector, which again a lot of people were caught flat-footed on. Cover A, cover B, $15. First appearance, Green Lantern, A5. A5 is a pretty unique one-shot, one I'd never seen before. This is called The Secret Origin of the Black Knight. So super low print run, Ron Fresn's cover and interior pencils. One-shot Near Mint Plus. And instead of tying into the King Arthur mythos, this one ties into a different set of mythos. It gives you a different background for this Black Knight. Pretty cool. I'd never seen it before. Pretty unique one-shot, $10. Kit Harington, A6. A6 is a 4X lot that we put together for you. These are all copies of the book Middle West. These are all issue number 1s, but it's the first print, the second print, the third, and the fourth, with artwork and writing by Scotty Young.
Great book. Great story.
The fourth print is minuscule print run, too.
Fourth print.
Michael Thompson for A5.
Black Knight. There it is. Perfect place for it. I've never seen that one before. Ever. Final round. Taking the corner. So, yeah, all Scotty Young, Middle West, super hot book. First, second, third, and fourth print copies. $35.
Image
deal.
Book. Image book and a great read, too.
Look those up and come back to me. B1. B1, please. Another 3X lot trying to spread the love. These are copies of Captain Marvel issue number 8. So fairly new release. Near Mint or above is the estimated grade of each one of these books, which features the first appearance of the character Star, who is going to be Captain Marvel's new arch nemesis. Yep. His nemesis is. These are all first print copies. You get the regular cover, the special carnageized logo. So those are just randomly inserted. What do we think those were? 1 in 8s, 1 in 10s?
6, yeah, something like that.
Kind of randomly inserted, but featured out on the old carnageized story, which is the one to the far left, which was by In-Hyuk Lee. So you get the In-Hyuk Lee is on the left, the regular edition is in the center, and on the right's carnageized. Or whichever one you're pointing at is the one that I'm going to go with, Jake. You keep pointing and I'll just keep saying. B2, please.
B2.
Star. B2, another first appearance here. This is a book called, what is this called, Johnny? Well, it's called Silencer, sir. Issue number 15 from 2019, so an early 2019 release. Near Mint Plus. This is the first appearance of the character Smoke that was introed and who comes out of the Dark Knight's Metal. Low print run. So Silencer, issue 15. First appearance of the character Smoke. $15.
All right, B3. 4.5 minutes left to go.
4.5? Got plenty of time. I'm going to take a stop here. Hold on, everybody take a break. Go to the bathroom, come back. No, 2X lot there, sir. These are copies of Venom issues number 3 and number 4. Number 3, they're both third prints. So the significant there is as the printings get down, the print runs get lower and lower. The one to the left is the first appearance and first cover of the character Null. So the symbiote god. So it's the first time we get a good look at him. The first time he's on the cover, which is on the left. And on the right is the issue number 4, which is also a third print. So a 2X lot featuring third print copies, all with Null. Symbiote god. Did I emphasize God enough? Symbiote god. B4. Super hot spec books. This is a 3X set. One of those, again, ones I'd never seen before. This is a copy of Spider-Man Funeral for an Octopus. Issues 1, 2, and 3 from 1995. All are estimated to be in near mint or above condition. This 3X set all features white pages. They're all first prints. This 3X set... Doing great, bud.
It's late.
It's getting late. You're doing great. Stay on target. There we go. Pretty good stuff. So part of the Clone Saga, it's the eventuality, once the octopus passed away, everybody starts stealing his tech. In fact, it looks like we get the first Octo-Spidey in this. Spider-Man uses the Dr. Octopus weaponry for whatever reason. This is part of the Clone Saga.
Jim Harrington for B4.
So yeah, it's one of those ones you don't see. A really weird one. $15. Final two.
B5.
B5 is an awesome copy of Captain America #7 from 2016. Nearman Plus is the estimated grade of this book, which features an Alex Ross cover and is a 75th anniversary issue of Captain America. It has the Cap Falcon there, features a story with Bucky and Old Man Cap as well. But just Alex Ross knocking it out of the park. I think the cover price is $8. So full out, great copy if you don't have one, oversized Captain America 75th anniversary, $8. Big drum roll, please.
D6.
This is the whole run of Blade Volume 2. Featured 6 different books from 1999, so Nearmint or above. Final one, Jake. Issues 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, all featuring Bart Sears art and cover.
They're awesome.
So Blade Volume 2. Yeah, I just love the stylized logo.
Yeah.
So the entire run, and not one of those ones you see.
Ben Deshane for B5.
B5, Ben, that's a great book. Captain America. That would be it.
All right. Thanks, Ben. So what do we got? Just under 2 minutes left for this final round of the evening. Take a look back all the way to A1 sitting up there in the top. A1 is Batman Legends of the Dark Knight, number 50 from 1993 in Nearmint to Nearmint Plus condition with a gold embossed cover by Mr. Brian Bolland, featuring the Joker and what appears to be the Joker cat. That book comes complete with its pinups by Howard Chaykin, Jim Lee, and Mike Zeck. Very nice Batman book, Nearmint to Nearmint Plus condition. Biggie sitting in the A3 spot is X-Men number 107 from 1977. Nearmint to Nearmint minus condition. Wow.
Yeah,
White pages. What?
David Morgan for A1.
A1's going to David Morgan. Well, it should. Thank you, sir. And of course, because it's David Morgan, he found himself a double haul. David's going home with Star Wars number 17. Variant cover. Congratulations, sir. That's your double haul book. So that X-Men book in the A3 spot for $175 in Nearmint to Nearmint minus condition features the first appearance of the Imperial Guard and the Starjammers. Moving over to the A4 spot. A4 Far Sector number 1.
You never make it.
Cover A.
37 seconds. You never gonna make
that's
it.
All right. We can do what we can. And cover B. Let's see. We've got the first appearance of Sojourner Moline. Nearmint to Nearmint plus condition for $15. That's the A4 spot. Really great read sitting in the A6 spot. Middle West, number 1. You get 4 copies there. First, second, third, and fourth prints. These were all written by Scotty Young, with cover art by Scotty Young as well. Nearmint or better condition, $35 for all 4 of those. And that just about does it for this final round of the evening. Plenty of good books up there on the board. Don't think we spoke about second chance opportunities earlier. Folks, if there's anything that you saw here this evening, or that maybe you're watching this video after it's live, you're watching it after the fact, anything that's still left or it's still available, feel free to reach out, contact us. We'll be happy to let you know if it's still here and make it available to you.
That's it.
That's it. How
Yep.
about it?
Roll it down. Good job.
End of episode 71.
Thanks everyone for joining us. Really appreciate it. Snowy night. Be safe out there. It's going to snow overnight, so be safe tomorrow as well. If you're not in our area, hope things are good. See you next Monday night.
We'll be
Great
back.
job, Jake and Ryan.
Thank you.
All right, have a great night,
We'll
everybody.
piece it up next week, and hopefully
Yep.
AG and John will be back, and we'll
Those
get rolling
slackers.
again. Some more great books. If you have any questions, anything you've seen, please shoot a note, and Ryan will respond in kind. Thanks, everyone.
All right.